Hello lovelies, welcome to my channel, or a warm welcome back if you've been here before. I hope you like my little snail friend here. He's just here to give you something to look at before I pull out canvases and such, because it is time to talk a bit about what I've been up to in both September and October, because it's been a little while. So yes, it's technically the check-in for November. But the way my check-ins work, if you're unfamiliar, is that I just talk about what I've been up to for the last month-ish. What I've been up to since my last check-in, to put it like that. So, yes, and it's been a while because, as I mentioned in my check-in for September, I think it was, life's been busy. And right now I'm in the middle of teaching practice. So I am studying full-time at the moment to become a fully qualified teacher here in Norway. Yeah, it's demanding, it's busy, and I'm also, what is it now, 7 months pregnant. So yes, I've basically been taking care of my family and then trying to rest a bit and working. Yes, so that is why I simply haven't had the time or energy to... That's a chopper? Interesting. Oh yeah, yes. As I said in my last video, I simply had to put my health and my family first, because such is life sometimes, and I know a lot of you can relate. Sometimes you simply don't have the capacity that you usually do. And this is one of those seasons in my life. But that makes me extra happy to actually get to talk to you today. I'm actually home with a fever. So I'm going to try and keep it somewhat short today, because I need to get back into a resting position. But I had some daylight, some rare daylight. If you're unfamiliar, I am Norwegian, I live in Norway, and we are heading into winter, which means that daylight is becoming more and more of a sparse commodity. So, yes, I simply just had to take advantage of the opportunity to actually make a check-in video for you all, now that it's here. Fever or no. So let's not stall any longer. Let me just show you what I've been up to. So say bye to our snail friend. Pet, pet, pet. Okay, so. First of all, let's talk about how I've been doing as far as my goals for this year. I feel almost weird talking about it because, right at the end of August, I came to the decision that I had to, shift my priorities a little, because my life looked a lot different now than what it did when I made the goals. So I've kind of let things go a bit more, and I'm way more relaxed, which has been awesome. It's been so good for my mental health. It's giving me joy again with the hobby. And I want to talk more about that either now or in another video, because I think it's been a bit of a journey, and part of what I want to do with my channel is, share my journey with you, and my crafting journey in particular, because the short of it is, the TLDR version is, that I have just reconnected with my original reason for picking up diamond painting, which is trying to stay sane. I think that's the main reason we all craft. We're just trying to take care of ourselves, and make something beautiful, and just nourish that creative side, and de-stressing a bit in the process. So, been reconnecting with that. It's been very good for me. But the reason why I have boxes here now is in relation to my goal of only buying two diamond paintings a month, max. I'm going to zoom you out a tiny bit. Whoop. There we go. Okay, we are zoomed out. So if if I'm a bit scattered today, or seem a bit scattered, it's because I have to improvise this video. Usually I do good with a bit of a script because I do have ADHD and I am very pregnant, so I can get a bit all over the place quite quickly, but we'll just have to work with what we have today. Anyways, back to the goal of limiting my purchases, and that goal has been going really well actually. So you might be thinking, Paige, there's 3 canvases here. Have you been naughty? No, I have not been naughty. This is for both September and October. So I'll show you my September purchases first. I bought 2 canvases in September, and one of those is actually a Dreamer Designs. And I still don't have a ring light or a light source. It broke a while ago and I simply can't afford a new one. So I'll slap in a picture if this doesn't work. But this right here is Rainbow Dragon by Mikey Bergman. Yeah, I'll put in a picture. I fell absolutely in love with this image. I managed to snag it. I'm very happy to have it, and yeah, as you can see, I haven't even opened it. I want to do unboxings of all of these canvases, but it's not gonna happen in the next couple of weeks. So we'll have to wait for that, but I'll definitely share about the canvases in particular if I'm going to work on any of them. But that is my one purchase in September. And then this one. Now this one I have opened because I couldn't help myself. But this is Diamond Art Club. Genesis. Oh, this way. Genesis from Diamond Art Club. Again, I'll put in a picture if this doesn't want to focus or cooperate because my lighting just sucks right now. This is by Jessie, and it's a small, quite smallish, medium-sized square diamond painting. And as you can see, we have lots of colors, and it's a tattoo style kind of artwork. And I fell completely in love with it. And I can't wait to do it. This I'm just saving until the right moment. I don't know if you do that, but some diamond paintings are just like, I'm really, really looking forward to doing it, and I want to kind of save it and savor it. But yeah, I've looked at it, it's gorgeous, I can't wait to do it. It's not going to be this year. But yeah, there's something about the artwork just screamed like fertility, femininity to me, and there's just something about the stage of life I'm in where, you know, what can I say? Womanhood is very relevant for my life right now. So something just spoke to me about this artwork. And once I get my craft room ready, because yes, I'm going to make myself some kind of craft room in the basement, I'm going to have this on my wall for sure. But you'll see this again eventually on my channel. So that leaves our final purchase, which is the one and only I bought in October. And I wasn't really going to buy anything in October. I was going to be so good. But then Diamond Art Club once again dropped a release that I just couldn't resist. So I bought it right at the end of October, and what a purchase that was, because I went and got this monstrosity. Yes, I'm definitely going to have to put a picture up, but yes, this is Snow Castle by Randall Spangler. I'm going to put the box down because it's heavy. This is a whopping 55.8 by 198 centimeters square drill canvas that I'm going to take forever to finish, but that's okay because I love the artwork so stinking much and I'm happy to have it. So this is going to be a WIP at some point. I kind of want to start it immediately, but I'm not going to. It's going to be a WIP, and I have kind of learned my lesson a bit with Toadstool Cottage, which is, or was, or is a year-long project, quite a large round rail canvas from Diamond Painting Shop. It's 90 by 135 centimeters, and I was putting a lot of pressure on myself with that one, which just didn't work out for me in the long run. Learn my lesson, so once I start something like this, it's going to be like completely pressure free. It's going to be a slow burner. It's going to be in the background. I'm going to pick it up, put it down as I see fit, because yeah, it's 198 centimeters. It's going to take me years to finish, and that's okay, because I love it so much. But those are my purchases. I've been doing really good as far as limiting my purchases. I'm very happy with that, especially since I'm a poor student these days. So, let me just put these aside or something, because my other major goal this year was completing some of my older WIPs, and there's been no progress on that in September or October. I have not had like a bunch of time to diamond paint, but what I do have, which is really exciting, I have 2 finishes to show you. Not 1, but 2. 1 for each month, which is, if you've been around here before, that's like rare for me to even have a finish, and for there to be 2, 1 for each month. Ooh. It's exciting to me. I hope it's exciting to you. So let me just show you the one for September first, and then I'll show you the one for October after. Okay, everyone. Feast your eyes upon Voyager. Look at the sparkle. Oh my goodness. It's ridiculously sparkly. I can't fit it all to frame, and the angle is a bit awkward, but it is what it is. Let's see. It's so sparkly, it's almost difficult to capture. I'm just going to, so now you at least have seen the whole thing. Now, as I said, this is my finish for September, and I loved this project. It was, again, an image that I just fell in love with for some reason. And I, bought it, got to kit it up just about immediately, and worked on it consistently, finished it, and it was just good to have that experience. Because for a while I felt like things were just getting away from me, but now I actually got the whole getting excited about the artwork, starting it, then finishing it within a few weeks instead of a few months. So, very happy with the experience with this one. I'm not going to do like a full post review of it right now, but I definitely recommend it if you have been interested in the canvas. Here you can see it finished. There's crystals up here in the moon and the stars, and the rendering I think is just absolutely gorgeous. You can get it in both round or square depending on your preference. I believe it's out of stock right now, I'm not sure. It's by Brikke. It's about, 50 by 65 centimeters, medium-sized-ish canvas, and yeah, fully recommend this one. I love the colors. It just, yeah, nice mix of color blocking and confetti. It's all the good stuff. And I really want to get my hands on Mooncatcher, which is the other artwork that Brikke has with Diamond Art Club, and it keeps selling out on me, but one day I'll get it. And this one is going up on my wall, actually, upstairs. So very excited about that, and I'll definitely do a separate video on it once I'm able to. But there it is, my finish for September. Voyager by Beatrice and Diamond Dark Lab, round rails. Mwah. Yes. So onto my finish, my other finish for October. So my October finish is quite different from my September finish. I present to you whoop, Gnome and Friends by Jeff Allen and once again Diamond Art Club. And is this not the cutest thing? This is actually the last video I got to do before things got very, very busy here, was the unboxing for this one. So it's really exciting for me to have that journey. I unboxed this with you. I said I was going to kit it up immediately, which I did. And then, you know, the next time we see each other, it's done. I don't think you understand how record-breaking that is for me. If a lot of you are here from my WIP parade, you know that I struggle with these things. But no, it's gotten a lot better, so I'm more like, yeah, I'm just way more comfortable and happy where I'm at with my diamond painting right now. But look at this, I love it. It's, oh. So the top here, I didn't love. I kind of had to push through and struggle through until about here. Then I got to the pumpkin and the leaves and things started to get more fun for me. There's just something about beige backgrounds, brown and beiges, that I just really struggle with. I don't know what it is, but that was like a whole thing. But I persevered, got to this bit. And yes, I really enjoyed this bit, and then the rest of it. Now, this was technically my Drills and Chills entry for this year, but I missed the deadline by a few hours. And this is the last canvas this year that I'm going to have any kind of deadline attached to, because that's no fun. I'm not going to push myself like that, and I'm also just happy that I managed to finish it at all, because again, I have not had a lot of time to diamond paint at all, yet I still managed to do some finishes. And a lot of that is quite simply that I haven't been making videos. Instead of using what little time I have to make videos, I actually get to take care of myself and actually diamond paint, which means that when I do make videos, I actually have something to show you as well. So I feel like that's a win-win. Anyways, it's just, I really, really enjoyed seeing this coming to life. Just look at the sunflower here. And my favorite part was this mini pumpkin. And yeah, you can see the insane sparkle again. Around drill canvas, if I didn't mention. His beard is just all ABs. So I call him Mr. Sparkle Beard. No, so this was super cozy fall project. I really enjoyed it. Very happy that I managed to finish it during the fall season, because I don't really like it when seasonal projects linger. So yes, again, super happy with the rendering. Do recommend it if this is your thing. I know gnomes are a bit of a hit or miss with people, but this is very much up my alley. I love the whole whimsical cottage core garden cozy vibes thing going on. You'll probably see a similar project from me this coming spring, but we'll talk about that when we get to that. For now, I want to show you my WIP, because there's a special, very special WIP that I started in October that I want to share with you. And I barely touched it, but I still want to share it with you because it's a special one. Yeah. So say goodbye to Mr. Sparkle Beard. I want to do a post review with this guy as well, but we'll see when I have the time to do that. Okay, so on to our final part of the video and the special WIP I wanted to show you. I'm not going to just keep you unnecessarily. Now this, yes, you will have seen this before if you've hung around on my channel. This is Roselle by Michelle Zia, and it's my one and only uni-made canvas. Super special to me for several reasons. I'll just leave it like this. As you can see, I've barely gotten to touch it, and that's again because I've been busy, but it was important to me to put some drills down on this canvas in October because it's basically become a tradition for me to do something special in October because of Lisette Crafts and Tales. She at least used to do a diamond painting forward diamond paint along in October, which was all about working on a canvas with a special meaning to you in October, and this is definitely that for me because I am going to tell you something now. In the unboxing of this canvas, I told you that it reminds me of my daughter, but what I didn't tell you, I filmed that quite a while ago, and I knew I was pregnant, but it was early days, and I didn't know what I and I didn't know what I was expecting, but I had a feeling it was a little girl, and I felt, it's going to sound a bit woo-woo, but I felt like this somehow represented the little girl that was going to join us. And yeah, lo and behold, a few weeks later, we learned that we are expecting a little girl. I am due with our second daughter in January, right at the end of January, and this canvas is all about just treasuring that and looking forward to her arrival. So it's like kind of almost getting emotional talking about it because it's very special to me for that reason. And yeah, she might end up looking nothing like this girl here, but that's okay. She does have similar colors to my older daughter, so that's probably some of the reason for me thinking it in the first place. And my oldest daughter also has like really long eyelashes, and yeah, but that is the reason why I really wanted to work on this, and it's completely fine that I haven't done much in October. This, as I said, this is all about just savoring the fact that we are expecting another daughter and looking forward to it, and just taking some time, especially now that things are so busy, just taking some time to actually, you know, savor that privilege almost that we are getting to expect another daughter. So I don't mind at all that this lingers, and I am in no rush to complete it at all. This is purely like meditative and yeah, just to enjoy and savor. So it would be nice if it got done before our daughter arrives in January, but if it doesn't, that's completely fine too. You might see it from time to time on my channel, and I'll certainly show you in my next update how much I've gotten done on it since, you know, this update. I've been watching some FlossTube, or well, when I say some, I've been watching a lot of cross-stitch YouTube like FlossTube, and I really love how a lot of them, if not all of them, approach WIPs, because cross-stitching is such a slow and steady progress kind of thing. It's yeah, it's more about the progress rather than getting a finish all the time. I really enjoy that, and I'm kind of adopting it. So I'll talk more about that in my next update. But to put it like that, I am not going to show you my other WIPs that I want to work on this month of November. Today is actually November the 2nd, so I'm filming this at the start of the month for once. But I do have a few projects that I want to do and show you, but I'll show you in the next update. And I will most likely be able to do a regular December update with you all, because then teaching practice will be over and all that good stuff. But yes, I'll talk more about it then, and I'll show you then, just to be a bit cheeky. Well, it's two reasons. One is yeah, okay, I can be a bit cheeky and, you know, maybe you'll be interested in seeing the next update and all that good stuff, but the main reason is to take pressure off of me right now. Because if I show you WIPs and say I want to finish this, then I'm going to put pressure on myself, I'm going to get stressed, I know what I'm like. So right now, I'm just going to enjoy keeping it a bit of a secret and then show you my progress or finishes in the next week, because that's actually it for this time. It was wonderful to actually get to check in with you. Very happy that I got to make that happen. So something good came out of getting a hecking fever in the middle of everything. And yes, I'm going to just leave this one here. I'm so in love with this canvas. I cannot even begin to tell you. I think it's gorgeous. I can't wait to see it come to life. And I'm really looking forward to sharing that with all of you in another update. Because as I said, this one is done. So I hope you're doing well out there. And and thank you to those of you who have checked in with me and left me wonderful comments and everything. It means more than you know. I appreciate them so much. Thank you so much. And yeah, I truly am very, very excited to get to do more videos once this busy patch has blown over. So yeah, I'm very excited to get back to you all. I'm really looking forward to checking in with you again in the next one. But for now, that's it. So until next time, I wish you well and happy crafting. Bye bye.